In the sterile glow of the underground lab, Professor Klyne receives word that Tawa 17's body has been recovered. His assistant, Dr. Lena, asks if they should begin data collection, but Klyne waves her off, his voice dripping with disdain. Tawa was a failure from the start. Why waste time on a dead end? The human subjects are the only ones worth studying. His obsession with bioengineered perfection blinds him to anything else. Meanwhile, on floor B2, security personnel huddle around the elevator, weapons drawn. They've been tipped off that Wang and Mumu, two intruders, are headed their way. Orders are clear, shoot on sight. Inside the elevator, Wang glances at Mumu, his brow furrowed. Why B2? Why not head straight for the bottom floor and escape? Mumu's eyes harden. There's something I need to do first. If you want to leave, go. I don't need a bodyguard who hesitates. Wang clenches his jaw. He's her protector, sworn to stay by her side. He stays silent as Mumu pulls out a remote device and jams the elevator's surveillance feed. The screens in the security hub flicker to static, leaving the guards blind to what's coming. Mumu knows a dozen armed men await them, but she's ready. Drawing her sleek, curved sword, she braces herself as the elevator dings. The doors slide open, and chaos erupts. Mumu charges, her blade a blur, cutting through the guards with lethal precision. Wang follows, covering her flank, though his unease grows. By the time the order keepers on the upper floor radio for an update, the B2 guards are sprawled across the floor, unconscious or worse. Mumu doesn't pause. She pulls up a digital map of the floor and points east. We head this way to the next elevator. It'll take us to the sewers. Stay sharp, Wang. This floor's a death trap, and more guards are coming. Wang nods, but his casual stride betrays his confidence. Sounds simple enough. Mumu grabs his arm, spinning him around. You're going the wrong way, idiot. They move swiftly, navigating the labyrinthine corridors of B2. A trail of blood catches Wang's eye, leading to a sealed door. His gut twists. Mumu, this doesn't feel right. She ignores him, slipping on a biometric glove to unlock the door. It hisses open, revealing the dungeon biogenetic research lab, a sterile nightmare of humming machines and glowing containment chambers. Wang's eyes widen. I thought we were headed for the sewers. Mumu's voice is sharp. You said you'd stick by me, bodyguard. I have business here first. She steps inside, and Wang follows, his unease mounting. What kind of research makes monsters like these? He asks, staring at the grotesque creatures suspended in the chambers. Mumu's face darkens. This lab's trying to forge the ultimate bioengineered weapon. They think they can rewrite life itself, blend species, create unstoppable soldiers. They started with animals, but deeper in. She trails off, her gaze distant. That's where the real horrors are. A research assistant, unfazed by their presence, looks up from her tablet. The professor's in his office. He's been expecting you, Mumu. Wang blinks, confused. Expecting us? Why isn't she alarmed? The assistant ignores him, already notifying Professor Klyne. He emerges, his lab coat pristine, his smile unervingly calm. Mumu, welcome. I trust you brought the vault's treasure as agreed. Mumu cuts through his pleasantries, her voice like steel. Where's the gene therapy drug for my grandfather? That was the deal. I brought your treasure. Now prove the drug works. Klyne's smile falters. He gestures to a screen displaying DNA fusion data. My research is on the cusp of a breakthrough, 95% cross-species integration. I'm so close to perfecting the human form, eliminating disease, aging, weakness. But the drug isn't ready yet. He leans forward, eyes gleaming. Give me the treasure, and I'll secure the funding to finish it. Just a few more human experiments. Mumu's fist slams into the glass behind him, cracking it. That wasn't the deal, she snarls, grabbing his collar. I trusted a monster like you to save my grandpa, and now you're telling me you've got nothing? She draws her sword, ready to end him. The assistant pulls a gun, her voice cold. Drop him or I shoot. Mumu's eyes flick to her, unimpressed. A gun? Really? The assistant sneers, calling her an insignificant pest, blocking the professor's genius. That's enough. Mumu releases Klyne and lunges, disarming the assistant with a swift kick and knocking her out cold. Mumu turns back to Klyne, who cowers. I was a fool to trust you, she says, but I've got another plan to save my grandfather. And on my way out, I'm burning this lab to the ground. As she speaks, Wang feels a strange energy surging in his chest. Before he can react, he's pulled into his Q-space, a metaphysical void where his system resides. Mumu, unaware, assumes he's abandoned her. Furious, she vows to destroy the lab alone. In the Q-space, Wang's system hums back to life. Obsidian essence absorbed. System rebooted. Upgrades complete. Q storage expanded to 5 meters. Teleportation range doubled. New ability unlocked. Divine link, allowing temporary power sharing with another. Wang grins, relieved to hear the system's voice. Good to have you back. Back in the lab, Mumu activates the containment chamber's release protocols. Monstrous creatures, mutated bats, hulking reptiles, spill out, rampaging through the facility. The Order Keepers, led by Captain Zara, are closing in when they're swarmed by the bats. Zara barks orders, and Zuj, a fire-wielding enforcer, incinerates the creatures with a blast of flame. Those are Klyne's experiments, Zara mutters. How'd they get loose? Shimon, her second-in-command, senses a spike of unnatural energy nearby. Something's wrong, Captain. We need to move carefully. Zuj scoffs, brimming with confidence. I can handle any monster. His words cut off as a massive lizard drops from the ceiling, tearing out his throat in an instant. Zara screams, horrified, as the creature mangles Zuj's body. Her soldiers open fire, but the lizard's armored hide shrugs off the bullets. Zara lashes out with her electrified whip, restraining the beast. Shimon now. Shimon charges, his fist glowing with energy, and punches clean through the lizard's chest. Collapses, dead. Meanwhile, Mumu sprints toward the exit, her map guiding her to the sewer access. But when she rounds a corner, she skids to a stop, a dead end. This should be the path, she mutters, checking her map. Before she can process it, Zara and Shimon ambush her. Mumu parries their attacks, her sword flashing, but she's outnumbered. Zara's whip snakes around her arm, its paralyzing current locking her muscles. Shimon looms, fist raised for a killing blow. You destroyed Klyne's lab, Zara says, her voice bitter. I should thank you. That bastard experimented on us as kids. Stole our childhoods, left Shimon blind, forced us to endure hell to survive. But your happy little life gives you no right to judge us. Mumu glares, defiant. Your pain doesn't justify your crimes. Zara nods to Shimon. Finish her. But before his fist lands, Wang teleports in, slamming Shimon into the wall. Mumu, freed from the whip, staggers to her feet, furious. Where the hell were you? I almost died. Wang doesn't answer. He senses more monsters approaching, 2 massive lizards barreling toward them. Zara turns, eyes wide. We need to work together to survive this. Wang grabs Mumu and teleports, leaving Zara to face the beasts alone. They reappear in the sewers, the air thick with damp rot. Mumu, catching her breath, demands, How'd you do that? Wang smirks. Secret. Mumu rolls her eyes but doesn't press. She pulls on a diving suit stashed nearby. Wang raises an eyebrow. Got one for me? Use your secret to get out, she snaps, zipping up her suit. Before they can move, a towering figure emerges from the shadows, the master of the Do organization. His presence radiates overwhelming power, and his cold eyes lock onto them. Who dares trespass in my domain? He growls, his combat aura suffocating. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. See you in the next one.